Hey everyone, it's Army Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new nature corrupted monster, Monstera. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided enough cells to take the monster to rank 5. Any gems I use will be reimbursed, and they also provided the food to feed Monstera. This plant appeared in the Cardinal Forest after the Ludum explosion, but nobody has paid any attention to it. After all, it's only a regular plant, isn't it? But if it is, why do monsters show up all disoriented after walking by Monstera? What's with all the hypnotizing eyes at its base? Is Monstera really just a regular plant? Monstera Prime deals insane nature damage to enemies, applies poison, nanovirus, and mega corrupted to all enemy monsters. Ultimate is pretty good, not gonna lie. The fact that you are inflicting them with the poison and nanovirus, that helps to cut away some of their HP, and then they're controlled for 2 turns, so they're gonna attack themselves. This is one of those ults that you get it, you could win the game because it just changes the course of everything. In terms of the trait on this monster, you do have Abomination. This will protect you against possession, corruption, nightmares, and bleeding. You also get an immunity to stun, which helps out because a lot of the newer monsters are having stun skills. So the only thing you really got to worry about is freeze and of course like baby reversion, and then and time stop. And then you get stamina leak at the start of the battles against the enemy team. Typically there's a Megaton monster that'll absorb it, but it's still nice to have. Alright, with that being said, let's talk about stats. This monster has a power stat of 8,096, which is slightly below average. The same can be said for the life stat of 89,273, that is slightly below average. But the speed stat, everybody, the speed stat is where it's at with this plant. 6743, this is officially the second fastest monster, well, technically tied with Ingwe and Frosty Knots, so tied for second place. Incredibly fast monster in the game. The only monster that is faster is also getting released. Chi Long is currently the fastest monster in the game, so this is second fastest, again with Ingwe and Frosty Knots. So that's the best thing this monster has going for him, the speed stats. And with that said, let's take a look at the skill set. Apex Drainer deals moderate nature damage to one enemy, gains as much life as damaged out, gives 25% stamina to itself. It is a spammable skill that can be utilized whenever. And yeah, you'll always have stamina. So you can, assuming you use UA on this monster and you get an extra turn, you can potentially use a skill to give yourself enough stamina to do another skill. Very interesting. Doesn't matter if you get hit with CDA or if you have no stamina to begin with, because this skill can help you out. We have Purple Infusion, deals very low dark damage to enemies and applies poison. 0 cooldown, 11 stamina, poison reduces damage output by, 20%, and it deals low nature damage as well. We have Alpha Monstera, deals moderate nature damage to one enemy, removes 25% of stamina for one enemy on a 1-turn cooldown. You can utilize this every other turn. I will say removing 25% of stamina isn't that significant in my personal opinion. We have Gamma Monstera, which deals moderate nature damage to one enemies and removes 10% of stamina from all enemies. This is a very weird skill to me because we normally don't see like a 10% stamina removal. Normally it's like 25% stamina from everyone, and then against a Megaton monster that becomes 75 and it's potentially useful. But 10% of stamina from everyone is not going to be significant, and even against a Megaton that's only 30% of stamina. So I am not really feeling this skill. Yeah, I'm really not. Even if you make an argument like, let's say you run Unrelenting Assault, you do Alpha, then you do Gamma, then Alpha, then like it's too much work. No, definitely not. We have the Great Poison, deals moderate dark damage to enemies, applies corrupted and poison to enemies. So we have a deny skill right here, which you can't argue against the deny. Now we even have a monster that can trade disable, so you can follow up with deny. So, you know, it could potentially be useful moving forward in the meta. We have Queen Monstera, deals moderate nature damage to all enemies, removes 100% of stamina, and decreases maximum stamina. So, again, you're first going to start off with an AoE Corrupted most likely, and then you'll go into the Stamina Drain, just because typically with Stamina Drain, there's so many relics and talents and whatnot that can recover stamina. So first you want to make sure they're denied, and then you want to go for that Stamina Drain for a second denial. We have Spawn of the Leviathan, love the skill name, deals moderate dark damage to enemies, gains as much life as damaged out, applies poison, gives stamina to itself. The thing about this skill is that the gains as much life as damaged out, I feel like that was just added on in there because you're not really going to be stealing a lot. This is more of a team speed monster. You're not going to run strength rune to benefit from the lifesteal. I guess something is better than nothing, so you can kind of ignore the sentence. It's just an added on. The gives 40% of stamina to itself is nice because again, there's a lot of monsters that drain stamina and whatnot. And then we have Purple Corruption, which deals moderate dark damage, applies corrupted and poison to one enemy. So a single deny skill, maybe if you're taking on dodge area monsters and you need it. With this monster, I would say run the Great Poison, run the 100% stamina drain, run the, let's see, what do we run next? I would say Spawn, Corrupted, I would do single deny. I think I would do single deny. I think I would probably, I would run the Purple Corruption. So we have AoE Corruption, AoE 100 stamina drain, single corruption, and then for that last and final skill, Let's see what relics this monster has. Okay, so this monster doesn't even need to ever worry about stamina. It has access to the staff, and you also have access to not Ingvar's banner, Mr. Beast banner. So this monster's stamina is not an issue. So you don't need any skill that recovers your stamina necessarily just for that purpose. So the AoE poison 40%, I think we can do without. The 25% poison, I would say you don't need Apex Drainer. I would go with the 25% just because who knows, after you 100% stamina drain and they recover, maybe that 25% is significant enough to make them have to recharge again. So this would be my skill set for the monster. I'll tell you right now, I'm not really liking the monster that much. Oh, you also do start off with Stamina Leak. I'm not really liking the monster too much, but I guess we will see. Let's go into the talent. What talent would this monster utilize? Let's think about this. So this monster is going to utilize, you don't need a trait disable with this monster. Crystal form, I guess, to reflect. This monster probably won't get damaged too much. You'd probably just give him just any like default talent. I guess you could burn if you want to apply dots with this monster since you are utilizing AoE skills. So he could be a Burning Hands user. It could be a Mudflow in case you get attacked, a Static Shocks. That way you can stop ETs in case you're facing a spec that has UA. So you can go lots of various routes. I guess Banishing Touch could also be a monster. Banishing Touch could be a talent for this monster because you are stamina draining. So potentially, in terms of runes for this monster, I would say speed and team speed. So I gotta go move my runes around. I will be right back. Okay, so this is the first team I'm gonna utilize. So again, we're gonna try to win with Banishing Touch. Let's see if it works. I'm running 2 team speed and a speed. Again, you're just gonna run some combination of that just based on where your teammates are. In this case, I start off with evasion. I can trait disable and everything without needing smite. So I think this will work out really well for me. So I will go and start off with Forgotten, which gets rid of that. And then I will go with Corrupted Dragon, so now they are all trait disabled. I will go Pure Implosion, which denies, and best of all, it doesn't do any damage. And then I will go with, oh, you're a baby. I will go, look at that beautiful stamina drain. I will go with, they are already possessed or something denied. So I'll go with the stamina drain, I guess. Banishing Touch kicks in, so they'll die in 2 turns. Alright, so 1 turn. And then that actually helps me out. Ignorance is Bliss. On Cat, we could get rid of that, or not, Forgotten to get rid of it. Ignorance is Bliss to forget about. We're just going to recharge. Let's not harm you any more than I need to. Died with all the dots. You're free to play. Let's turn transfer. Let's follow up with Great Poison. So now they're corrupted, and now Banishing Touch reset it to 2 turns. Which probably isn't the best thing. We'll recharge. We will recharge. And whoops. Oh, at least you're back. Alright. 2 turns before death, you behave. Turned itself into a baby. I think we'll exit out there because I think things are getting too scary. So, let's try again. Maybe we'll get rid of one of them. I just put Pure Pantoff since I had the 3 team speed, and I was like, oh, I can deny even longer. But I might turn transfer first. I think I'll do a turn transfer first. Alright, okay. So this might be a little more difficult of a battle. Let's go with Forgotten. Let's go with Corrupted Dragon. Let's go with the Pure Implosion. Alright, we got 2 of them. Let's go. Well, it's only Modrak that I could really harm. Alright, let's see. What shall we do? Forgotten, and then maybe a double. Is it Punish the Weak? I think that's the 2 tortures. There we go. Yeah, if anything, this is becoming a showcase more of the other monsters. It's just that these 2 guys are too powerful where they dominate any video they're in. Let's see. Select one enemy, select one enemy. Alright, so 25%. Corrupted and Poison. You know what? I want to see the maximum stamina. Oh, it dropped it. Okay, so it cuts it in half. That's good to know. So it completely cuts it in half. Yeah, we'll exit out of this one. So here, let me take away those OP partners and see what we can do with the monster. I might as well take it to ring 5. Again, it's a pretty straightforward monster in which you trait disable and then you. Well, I guess if I just get rid of this guy and put like a Megaton monster, maybe that'll do it. Let's put Shelly real quick and let's try this battle out. Again, it's just trait disable and then go with the deny. Banishing Touch can help you win because you can stall. Bloomeria. Okay, this is relatively good. We have a dodge area monster, so that might not go well for me. You know what? I don't even need to. I'll just go with Ignorance is Bliss. That way I don't trigger Bloomeria. I will do the Damage Mirror, Life Shield, Megataunt. I will do the Barrier to block some incoming damage. Alright, might get cleansed away. Alright, I will go with the Corrupted and Poison. Well, I guess this is where you would look. Alright, do you have a way to recover stamina? No. Do you have a way to recover stamina? No. If anything, you have Stamina Leak. I could go with Queen Monstera, and look, it is cut in half to 120. Here I could follow up with Punish the Weak. No. Corrupted Dragon. Forgotten. I guess I could remove that, but Bloomeria would get a turn in, so I don't want that. Let's just trait disable, so now I make sure that the possession can land next turn. As for you, you'll get Megataunt. Soul Faint, lost Megataunt. We are going to just recharge with you. Here you'd go to the Corruption. There we go, Corruption. So we're good, and they're at 0 actually. Deep Rebirth, cleanse that away. I could do Forgotten. Boom. Oh, I got rid of Anticipation. Duh. We can punish the weak. Get some tortures on you now. Masher Staff. All right. So yeah, just dominating the battle this way. Insomnia, 0 damage. I don't need to deal damage. Ha. Alright, and that max stamina is for 1 more turn. So I can single corrupt again. I can do the 25%. In this case, I haven't even recharged. So I'm just going to recharge. Might as well do walls. I think this is like evasion, skill mirror, and whatnot. Let's go. Let's get rid of this. Now I can possess you again. Disables trait, random elemental weakness, ignorance is bliss. Let's just go corrupted dragon, earth, protection. We'll go barrier. 9 dragons. Sure, why not? No. Punish the weak over here. Burning. I think I can possess you next turn anyways. Yeah, purple corruption, possess you. Yeah, so again, and now I have the banishing touch on Bloomeria. So Bloomeria is really close to dying. We'll go rush. We'll recharge. I don't even know what I'm doing in this battle. You're gonna be elongated. Yeah, again, I'm not a big fan of the monster. I get the mechanic and how it can work, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this monster to rank 5, and then we'll just finish the video there. Okay, so here I am at rank 5. We have Ollie Fanatic and actual Megaton Monster. We're going to be using the same team, essentially, or the same 2 duo, just so we can trade, disable, and deny. But I think by now you guys get the gist of it. So, Forgotten, get rid of MT. Look at all these stuff. Dark weakness, meta weakness, light weakness, drown, nanovirus, nightmares, before the battle even begins. Alright, we'll Corrupted Dragon, which straight disables. And then we will do the stamina drain. Do you have a way to recover stamina? Nope. Do you have a way to recover stamina? Oh my gosh. Nope. So we will go with Queen. There we go. And then in this case, we will go with a stun. You can't be stunned though. Stop the mouse. Ivory wall. Megataunt. I might as well. Punish the weak. We can do tortures. Let's do tortures on Wormlad. Alpha. Purple. Oh, I can possess, right? Single corruption. That way he can't cleanse. Alright, let's see what happens here. Recharge. I am going to recharge as well. I'm going to recharge here as well. Oh, I got my ultimate. Deals insane nature damage, poison, nanovirus, and mega corrupted. Let's just do the great poison. Banishing touch kicks in. Masher Staff. Let's kill Wormlat so he doesn't cleanse anything away. And at this point, it's pretty easy to dominate from here. They're corrupted, so they're going to waste turns attacking themselves. Alright. Attack himself, and then he'll die in the next turn. So yeah, we'll call it a day there. So straightforward monster. He's there to deny. The meta right now doesn't really rely on denial, but maybe with Qiao Long it will start to rely. Will this monster be meta? I don't really think so. I don't think it's going to have a huge impact in the game. I think there's better other deniers you're going to be able to utilize. Then again, this is a fast monster, but yeah, I'm just not really feeling this monster. I think Pure Panda for sure is going to be meta. Qiao Long is going to be meta, and yeah, we'll see how everything changes after this season. So with that being said, guys, this has been my pretty short exclusive first look on Monstera. Let me know what you guys think about this monster in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.